It's week 6 of the National Football League, where we'll get a look at this team's leader at quarterback. He's 5th in the NFL in passing yards entering this week. We're just moments away from the action. All that and more coming up next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. And if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
2nd down and 3. Slot man in motion right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most. And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Yeah! Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Now a give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 7. They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He's been solid here in the early part of the season, up amongst the NFL's leaders in passing yardage. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion, These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Right back to him, trying to avoid tackles there, but the ball is out. The defense has got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. First and 10. Now a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's into traffic, but taken in. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll try to run.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming. And
he slams it in there, and he is in. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point is good, and the visitors are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's had a strong start to this season, right there in the mix with the NFL leaders in rushing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Now a timeout called by the defense. Up the middle they go. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's the game of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's the pick number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front, the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
And now here comes the punt team. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. We'll move the chains up past the 20. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. They'll go down as an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Thrown left side, the catch is made. A 1st set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll look to throw yet again. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Oh, that's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The extra point is up and through. And his guys will get out in front 17-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The next drive about to start as we take a look ahead to what's coming up the next couple of nights. Starting tonight, Sunday Night Football, it's the Bengals and Giants at MetLife Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Followed tomorrow by Monday Night Football. The turnaround for the stadium crew. The Bills and the Jets also at MetLife. Kickoff there, 8:15 from Jersey. On second down, they'll run. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control. And now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The PAT, up and good. And his guys up their lead. It's now 24-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On second down, they run the counter. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 9. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 16 yards. And that will be a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So a combination of really good defense at times and at times really bad offense.
Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And a first down.
Now a give on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. They'll throw out of the gun, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he will score! Game on! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and the visitors back within 7. It's 24-17. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
At the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, faking the give. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in backwards.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And good blocking up front. paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now they'll set up to... Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.